Christopher DeSantiago with Sports Illustrated's MMA Knockout. Here today with a new UFC featherweight contender. His name is Youssef Zalal, the Moroccan Devil himself. Youssef, how's it going today, man?
I am good, my man. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Can't complain. What you been working on since the fight, or how have you been spending your low time?
Man, just eating, hanging out with my friends and people like that, and that's about it. To be honest, haven't taken a break in a long time. So it's been definitely a minute, and I got Ramadan coming up, so I get to do that a little bit. I get to go back home a little bit, enjoy that a little bit, and then come back to work and see who we got.
Well, you went 3 rounds against a perennial contender in Calvin Kattar. I feel like what for you is like a 5 round main event. I guess how does your style translate into those 5 rounds?
I mean, like styles make matchups. You know what I mean? I feel like it depends on who you fight in and how you got to fight him and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it definitely depends on the opponent and all that stuff. And that's what's the fun about this game. You know what I mean? You get to figure out the puzzles that you need to do about each fight and understand all that. So that's the beauty of it. And you keep going and hopefully keep solving these puzzles.
hmm One of the hardest puzzles to solve is Ilia Topuria. He just left the featherweight division. I mean, you fought him. I guess what is your reaction to him vacating the title?
That's motivation, man. Like if you don't look at it as an inspiring thing to go and to see what he done to the featherweight division and then to kind of go and chase his dreams that he always wanted and stuff like that. That's motivation, man. And like I said, man, my turn will come for him and me to go at it again, and hopefully he can still be fighting while I'm at the top.
With his undefeated run at featherweight, 7 wins in a row, do you feel like he should be up for like the next title shot at lightweight? Do you feel like he deserves that?
Yeah, I do believe so, man. Like it's not just a featherweight run, the 7-0. It's the guys that he beat and how he did it. You know what I mean? So it's not like just, oh, he just went and beat this guy. No, like he outclassed this guy. He outdid like so. Yeah, to do that, my opinion, 100% go for the title. But I don't know what the UFC got. I'm not. I don't. All the UFC. I'm not the UFC, and so I don't know what they got for him.
Uh, as somebody that wants to challenge themselves, is it kind of weird to see fighters like Brian Ortega, Holloway, Topuria kind of entertain a move up to lightweight? Is it kind of weird for you as a competitor?
Not really. I feel like it's the weight cuts, man. People don't understand these weight cuts. These weight cuts are rough. You know what I mean? Especially when you're a bigger guy at the featherweight division. I feel like you really start like be like, okay, man. Like if I can do 55, it's a lot easier. But you got my ass looking at 55ers. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'll stay with 45. You know, those guys are huge. But you got guys like Ilya, like believes in his power so much. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who he goes against, and a lot of people are fearing his power. So you have to respect his power, no matter what. I don't care who you are. So you have to respect his power. So he's a Francis Ngannou of that division. But definitely, I understand their side. Then it is what it is. It's part of the game. You know what I mean?
Is Diego Lopes the right guy to be fighting Volkanovski for the vacant title?
I would say so. I mean, I know Mozov is up there. I think Mozov is up there too. But you look at Diego. Diego had finishes. Mozov didn't. You know what I mean? And I think Diego beat Ortega, which is number 5, and Mozov beat the number 9 or number 8. So it kind of makes sense in that side. But and I know a lot of people said Mozov, but I think he's next anyway, so he should not be having that much pressure about it anyway.
Mhm. And you're interested in a fight with Brian Ortega, or is that what I'm kind of sensing?
I know. I was like, hey man, I'm supposed to be out here. And I was like, okay, let me call out Ortega, and I was like, I don't know if he's moving up to 55 as well. So that's the rumors we're talking about. But I was like, yeah, let me do it. But hey man, I'm just here. We'll see what the opportunity they give me. I'll be ready in the end of May or June, July, man. That'll be exciting, and I'm just excited to get that going.
Yeah, so like how when you look at the featherweight division, there is a lot of interesting fights. Pitbull just signed the UFC. Yair's still there. John Silva's have you, I'm sure you've seen of John Silva. I guess what do you make of the featherweight division and all the exciting fighters that they have right now?
Man, I feel like it's crazy. I feel like it's the new coming in and the old coming out, and then it's like the excitement changes a little bit. I think it just like makes it more excited and more interested. You know what I mean? So I definitely look. I feel like a lot of people are looking into that featherweight division and seeing how like the matchups are crazy. Like you got my teammate fighting Giga, which is like he's right above me. He's like number 11, and Unama gets to break into the rankings as well. So yeah, man, it's definitely an exciting matchups in the future.